Okay, second video, we're going to have a go at drawing an isometric construction of an exploded view of a sandwich. Ideally, because of the situation you don't have any grid paper, isometric grid paper, what we're looking to use, if you don't have one of these, there might be a way around it, we're looking to use a set square. So we're looking for this one, the 60-degree set square, not the 45. If you don't have one of these, and you do have one of these, then you can make one. So with a protractor, hopefully you have them in your math sets, you can just draw a line, a baseline along the bottom, and then if you find 30 degrees, which is here on the side, if you mark the center, which will be about here on this section, draw your line up to it, which will give you, if we just expand that or extend it, there we go. So we've got our 30-degree line there, and then with a pair of scissors, we'll just quickly cut that out. So I'm using a piece of cardboard, back of a cereal box. So you don't have to have any brand new card. There we go, so just cut that. There we go, so I've got our 30-degree set square. So if I'm going to draw a sandwich on the side, so I'm going to put my set square down at the bottom here. So that's going to be my baseline. So I'm just going to draw a 30-degree line going to the left and a 30-degree line going to the right. I can use this actually for my verticals as well. And then if I draw another 30-degree line going this way, this is going to be the piece of bread. So these lines will be parallel. So if I send this one with a 30-degree line going to the right over here, and this line is going to go vertical. This one's going to go vertical. And then this line over here, again, I'd like this to go in the opposite direction. So I'm trying to keep this line on the horizon. So this line is going to go at 30 degrees this way. And this line is going to go at 30 degrees in this direction. There we go. So there's my bread. That's my crate for my bread. So if I want to turn this into a piece of bread, I'm going to kind of sketch on that top profile. So I've got my rounding of the corners. It's going to go inwards. There we go. And I'm going to send that down. Send that corner down. Around that bit. There we go. So there's my piece of bread in isometric. We can put the edging on around the side. So if it's going to be a cheese sandwich, so somewhere about here is going to be the piece of cheese. So if I then take a slice of cheese, I'm going to take my set square, my makeshift set square. I've got a 30-degree line. Put this parallel with the edge of the paper. It's going to go 30 degrees in the opposite direction. I'm going to put a vertical in. Then I'm going to go 30 degrees in this direction. I'm going to go 30 degrees in this direction. And then I'm going to put my verticals in. And then I'm going to go 30 degrees in this direction, making sure that this line here is parallel with the edge of the paper. And it's going to go 30 degrees this way. So that's going to be the cheese. So if you wanted to, you could kind of sketch some holes in to try and make it look like cheese. And then we want another piece of bread further up. If you wanted to, you could put butter on. There we go, on the side. And then if we pick a point where we want our bread to go, we're going to start here. I'm going to go 30 degrees to the left. I'm going to go 30 degrees to the right. Well, it's gone off a bit, that. I've got a vertical. I'm going to follow that vertical up the edge of the bread on this side. I'm going to, in fact, once I've drawn one line, as long as I keep them level and parallel, so this line here is parallel with that one, I don't actually need to use the set square. So as long as this line here is at 30 degrees, I can keep this line. So obviously that is not parallel because they're going to meet. So if I keep that line parallel and then just draw that line up there, this line is going to go in this direction. And this line, as long as I keep this line parallel with this one, it's at 30 degrees. So now I can draw on my piece of bread. There we go. So there's the round of the corners. Sketch around that profile there. Goes in a bit. There we go. Comes around the corner, in a little bit, and then down. There we go. So if you wanted to put other items in, you could put some lettuce in for the healthy option. There we go. There's a piece of lettuce on the side. So for this lesson, we're only sketching it in pencil. Next lesson, we'll put the finishing lines on and then we'll also render it. We'll put some colour on. Okay, so an isometric exploded view of the sandwich.